Ever wonder where your data goes? Say you're in Germany working on your laptop, sharing and collaborating on data that's stored in Microsoft 365. You probably figured that since you're in Germany, your data is being stored in Germany, but that isn't always so. Sometimes that data is stored in a different country altogether, and that's a problem when it comes to data sovereignty laws. Which is why Germany and many other European countries, as well as government agencies around the world, are banning the use of Microsoft 365 as a data repository and collaborative environment. And while this may sound like an application issue alone, it also touches your business at the most foundational level, the endpoint devices that users use to get things done for your organization. Hey, we all have endpoints, laptops and tablets, desktops and smartphones, Apple and Android and Windows and more. We use them every day, and every day we put our organizations at risk using them. Because, well, let's face it, everything that's created, all the data that's generated in the business, flows through one or more of those endpoints. Given how important that data is, in fact, given how much of that data would be considered sensitive and private, managing and securing those endpoints plays a vital role in keeping your data secure. Here's the thing. Managing and securing those endpoints isn't something that Microsoft does holistically. They've got a wide variety of tools to address endpoint management, but it's the sheer number of tools themselves that adds complexity to management and can introduce cracks in the system that vital IT tasks and safety measures can fall through. These tools are not integrated. In fact, most require completely different consoles to manage with them at all, and that means completely different tools for IT admins to train on and use. Worse, IT admins just can't get a comprehensive view of what's happening in the system overall, and disparate tools can make it difficult, if not impossible, to ensure that endpoints are consistently maintained for health and security. OpenText has an answer to that. ZENworks Suite automatically catalogs every device used in your organization and manages all of them through a single console, making it easy for IT to manage those devices at any time, from anywhere, using either the device itself or the end-user account to remotely manage access, security controls, and more. So maybe you've been mandated to abandon Microsoft 365 for its security problems and need to replace the whole thing, which means you need a new solution for Intune. Or maybe you're staying with 365 but need to augment Intune's limited capabilities. Or maybe you're using Microsoft to manage and secure your endpoints, but you recognize the risks to the health and welfare of your systems that disjointed tools might represent. And maybe you're tired of maintaining licensing and training for half a dozen tools when one would do all of that for you, and more. Whatever your situation, ZENworks is the perfect alternative to Microsoft Endpoint Management, protecting a wide variety of endpoint devices through all of those vital IT tasks that keep your devices secure and healthy, and doing it all from a single management console. And if this wasn't enough, here are a few things about ZENworks you might not know about, things it can do that nothing else can. For instance, if you're worried about where your data is stored, which you might if you have Microsoft 365 and have to meet compliance and data sovereignty laws, application streaming ensures that your data never leaves approved repositories. If you're worried about how secure your data is when users take their endpoints everywhere, worry no more. ZENworks adjusts security policies automatically, dynamically, and on the fly as users move between environments that are secure and those that aren't. If you're spending time and money managing by device alone, manage remotely. With ZENworks, IT defines and applies policies to user identity and roles. Those policies direct and perform endpoint management and protection. IT only has to manage exceptions, leaving 99% of the fleet to run automatically. If you've got more than Windows devices to manage, you'll need ZENworks to manage and secure every device on the network, including Linux, Mac, iOS, and Android devices. If you're worried about how much it costs to manage all of this, use ZENworks. Our extreme automation works as a force multiplier, making it possible for IT to manage tens of thousands of devices with a small team of administrators. And if you need to boost both IT and user productivity, ZENworks Suite comes with a full-bodied ITIL service desk that you can set up in days, and that can provide self-service to end users so they can help themselves get what they need while IT governs who should get what. Users can quickly get the IT services they need when something breaks, or they need IT help, or need applications delivered to their endpoints. There are all kinds of things in ZENworks that can level up your endpoint management and security. Talk to OpenText about how we can help.